championship before it becomes a real championship.
Yo,
when my
man.
doctor takes it from him.
Let me tell you something. Sean Walsh is here. Big Jim Sullivan. Just Steele. I got Jim Sullivan on the brain, but, because, honestly, you're full of shit. Because your doctor doesn't want the belt. There's something wrong with you, man.
I'm telling Jim Sullivan what you said about him.
No. Hold on, man.
No, we didn't say anything about Jim Sullivan.
Don't twist those stories, man. Me and Jim Sullivan are tight, man. Don't twist those stories.
I'm telling him what you said about him. He's not going to be tight with you anymore when I get done telling him.
You twist any stories, it'll be me and you in a cage match again.
Oh, Jesus, shut up!
I'm not doing a cage match again. I only did it once, and that's it. I'm done.
But you got to do the cage match in the dress. And those cute little Smurf boxes on you. You little freak.
You guys are going to always throw that up to my face, aren't you?
Yeah.
You guys are going to constantly throw that up to my face, and I had to wear a dress at the last show, aren't you?
Yes, I am, man. So you know what?
It was a one-time thing. I'm never doing that again.
Well, you're going to do it again because I want to have another cage match with you, and I'm going to take you, bring you to the middle of the ring on Saturday, February 16th at the Shirley Bingo Hall and challenge you to another cage match where nobody but one referee is at the gate. And you know what? It's going to be big, tough Jim Steele at that gate. And if I find anybody there besides him, they will be eliminated, ejected from the building.
You give me the power, I will throw them out.
The last show was uncalled for. You attacked me and speared me in the ring for no reason. That was uncalled for. And for that alone is the reason why Spaz is going to be the new commissioner.
You know what? Bring it on. That's
Spaz
what I want.
Spaz won't do anything like that. Spaz knows how to take care of us clients. There's no... Let me tell you something. Spaz would never do anything like what you do.
Yeah, because...
He's an unbiased... He'll be an unbiased
don't call him...
Unlike you. You're a biased commissioner.
Don't call Spaz bi. He's not bi. He's a nice kid. Leave him alone, okay? It's going to be between me and him, and you step out of the picture. Because, let me tell you, come Saturday night, I am putting a challenge out to you for a steel cage match at the next ECPW show. And if you don't want to accept, that's fine. Just make sure you know.
Here's something you may not know. Guess who's funding Spaz's campaign?
It doesn't matter if it's Papa Smurf.
I'm funding Spaz's campaign. I'm going to make sure he wins.
Well, you know what? If I turn around and you do not accept my cage match challenge, I will make your life a miserable hell for the rest of the year in ECPW.
Well, I'll have to take that under consideration. Right now it's an emphatic no, because I'm a manager, not a wrestler.
Yeah, because you're a wuss. You're a chicken. You have to pay people off to turn around and make yourself look good. But it's not going to happen anymore. This is where I draw the line. It's 2013. It's about time I put my foot down on more stuff than I did last time. And that's it. It's the bottom line, and it's done.
Well, I got news for you. The higher-ups of ECPW, they all know who the champion of Long Island is going to be come this Saturday. And I got news for you. I'm taking over ECPW one way at a time, and whether you're commissioner or not, let me just say one thing. All I know is my doctor is going to be champion. And when he does, all the money is going to come into us. And the more money I have, the more power I have. So just remember, if my doctor wins the title, Tommy C., your days as commissioner is numbered, buddy.
And that's all good, because you and your proctologist or gynecologist could have fun together. I don't give a shit. But I'm telling you, it's going to come down to a bad year for you. That's all I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Mark Static and his manager Angel and those guys are all cool with me. But this is business. This has to do with the championship and money. So, I don't know why Mark Static stuck his nose in. My doctor won the Battle Royal to become #1 contender for that championship. Mark Static had his chances and he lost.
Because Mark Static deserved it, so he got that See what you did, Vinny? You opened up a can of worms with this one.
I got news for you. My doctor, as much as I like Mark Static, this is business, my friend. My doctor is going to put you in the hospital, and if I were you, I would back out of this title match and stick your nose out of it because you're going to get hurt, buddy, and I don't want to see that happen to you because you're my buddy. But, hey, this is business, brother.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we'll have Mark Static calling in, or we'll give him a call, and we'll see what Mark Static has to say, along with his great partner, his manager, Angel, on his side. And let me tell you something. I don't see that, Lamar
in the
Braxton.
past, I had them paid off to take care of some business for me. So those guys are cool in my book.
Yeah, well,
when it comes to business, they're going to get in the way. They're going to get hurt.
Well, listen, I don't see that your boy, the doctor, is going to take out Mark Static and Robbie Rebel at the same time. Or
He's
one
got
at a
20
time.
guys in the Battle Royal. What are you talking about?
It's not going to happen now. I think forget it, man. It's not going to happen, definitely. Because Mark Static is going to be on his A game, and I guarantee Robbie Rebel is going to be on his triple A game, brother, because he's coming after you.
If my doctor could take out 20 guys at a time, it's going to be very simple for him to take out 2 guys at the same time. I mean...
Yeah, but he didn't take down 20 guys in one shot. Don't forget, you had other wrestlers in there going after each other for that shot to become #1 contender. All right?
And you notice there was only one man standing, and at the end of it was my doctor. So
yeah, because
I might have been wearing a dress that night, but the way I see it, everything looked good. And other than me losing the arm wrestling match, which I was cheated out of, by the way.
Oh, come on. Cry me a river.
I had to wear a dress that night, but it doesn't matter because in the end, I got what I wanted, and that was a championship match.
You got your ass handed to you by a woman. Just face it. Get your head out between your legs and face it. You got your ass whooped.
Didn't my doctor dominate the entire night?
No, he didn't dominate the whole night because you know why? Because there was other guys in that ring that were taking care of business too. And that was it.
And they all got eliminated. Every single one of them that was in that battle royal got eliminated.
He didn't
my
dominate.
doctor was the one that won, and
he
was
didn't dominate.
Tall in the ring.
He messed Mason Shadows up.
Yeah, he messed Mason Shadows up.
He won the battle royal.
That's all
right.
fine.
Dominate.
No, dominate.
Thank you, Sean.
No,
Thank
he
you.
didn't
Shut up, I'm
dominate.
not done with you yet.
No, he didn't dominate because there was other guys in that ring that were looking for the #1 contender belt and shot. And you know what? He got that shot. He won it fair and square. But other people threw out other people, so he didn't clear that ring himself.
Right. He wasn't Kane.
He wasn't Kane or Andre the Giant.
26
Sorry.
people.
No. So.
But he still won the battle royal, and he beat the holy hell out of Mason Shadows.
Well, you know what?
And after watching him beat the holy hell out of Mason Shadows, I mean, Sean, as much as you and I don't see eye to eye, you have to at least see eye to eye with me on this. I mean, who do you honestly think is going to win the championship match?
I think it's going to be...
You're putting me in a bad place.
I think honestly, and I'll say it over and over, I think Robbie's going to hold the belt because maybe, by chance, Mark Static might, help him out against the big doctor.
How's he going to help him out against the big doctor? Everybody wants to see Robbie Rebel lose his championship. Everybody wants to see it.
Mark Static doesn't even belong in the match.
Except for the fans.
No, he doesn't belong in it.
It doesn't matter what the fans want. I could give a crap about the fans. It doesn't matter what the fans want. All I know is Mark Static and my doctor both want to make sure Robbie Rebel walks out of there without the title. Either way.
Well, Mark Static didn't, he doesn't belong in there.
What business
but
does
he got
have in
that.
the match?
Well, he got that opportunity.
That's my question. From what?
From us, from all the officials through ECPW, because he did have the shot.
Shots. He had shots at the title. He lost 2 matches for the title. Why is he getting another opportunity?
Right, so like in California, why are you going to make the poor guy a 3-time loser?
Well, he's going for it, and he
Exactly.
wanted it. He begged it. He had petitioned, and he...
Petitioned who?
Yes,
I want to
did.
be the world heavyweight champion. Who do I petition to do that?
You lose about 2,500 pounds, you monkey ass.
It's a good thing you got big tough.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter
See?
if Mark Static weasels his way into another title match. It doesn't matter because he is going to lose a 3rd time because my doctor's winning the title. Period.
Well, talking about monkey ass, I
And
know
then
this
we're
is...
going to spit on the title and throw it away because we don't care about the title. All we care about is money. And being champion means more money for us.
And this is also...
We don't give
You
a crap about
shut
the
your
fans.
trap.
The ECPW fans can kiss our rear ends because all it is money and power, and we don't care about what the fans think.
Well, I got another thing that's going to be funny for your doctor. Rumor has it there's going to be a 670-pound man coming back into the ring. Back to New York. None other than Big Boss Hog Calhoun.
What?
What? No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He is actually here in New York, and he's going to be coming back to ECPW.
Oh, I sure hope not.
Yes, he is.
I don't need to be pig slopped again.
Why not? You don't want to drink some pig slop and...
I'll never forget
maybe
the
some
pig slop I
piss
got.
in your
I'll never
pig
forget
slop?
the pig slop I got about a year and a half ago. And I don't want him back. I don't need him pig slopping me again when I'm not looking.
Oh, come on, you little wuss. Stop it.
What is Boss Hog doing back
Why
in
is he-
Hazard County? That's what I want to know.
He squashed a manager in the ring and then pig slopped me. I couldn't believe. I mean, I'm just a manager for crying out loud. He shouldn't be putting his hands on me and squashing me into oblivion and then throwing pig slop on me. That was uncalled for.
Were you trying to interfere in the match?
No, he deserved
That's
it.
not the point.
He lost.
I don't
No,
know
no.
what
Were
you're
you
talking about.
trying to
I didn't
interfere in the match? Just
Come on.
answer the question.
Shake
Were
your-
you trying
bob
to
your head up and
interfere
down.
in the match?
Bob your head up and down like you do.
All right, maybe a little bit, but I was just trying to help out the referee. The referee didn't know what he was doing.
Well, listen, man.
Well, now you got one that does.
You know, I'm sick and tired of you running your mouth there, Jim Steele.
Oh.
You know, if you don't watch your mouth properly and treat me with the respect I deserve, I'm going to make sure that you never referee in any Fed ever again. I'll blackball you, buddy.
You ain't
Funny,
blackballing
I
nothing.
thought he was treating you with the respect you deserved.
Ah.
All I'm doing is asking a very fair question. Did you try to interfere in the match?
I was just trying to help the referee out. He had no business squashing me and throwing pig slop on me. That was uncalled for.
All I got to say is this is reportedly to me the other day that Big Boss Hog, Big Jim, whatever the frick his name is, Boss Hog is coming back. Jim's over here laughing his ass off because Ben, he thinks you're a joke probably. But anyway, he's going to be back, man. And be prepared for more pig slop.
I'm not getting pig slop again. No way.
Because the
and
big
Big Jim-
670-pound redneck is back.
And
Listen.
Jim Steele better stay out of my business, too, because my doctor will beat the crap out of him and break his bones and put him in the hospital, too.
Oh.
We don't care if you're a referee. We don't care
I
if you're a
think-
wrestler. You get in the way, you're going to get hurt.
I think I smell a future match somewhere in the
Listen,
making.
I'm not above stepping in the ring. And I don't mean just as a referee. I'm not above it. If he gets in my way, if he decides that I'm not doing the job fairly, and he wants to take it out on me, I'm more than happy to sign a contract.
Oh, you heard it first. And speaking
So
of...
you want to be in the hospital courtesy of my doctor? Okay.
Oh,
I'll tell him
man.
to reserve the bed. I'll tell him to reserve the bed for you.
Well, all I got to say...
Like I said, I don't need a proctologist examination, okay?
Listen. Oh, man. What the... Wow, man. All I got to say is, speaking of contracts, and Vin, if you can, please hold the mic. And Jim, all I got to say...
Why do you guys have this
Hey.
idiot referee in your studio? That's what I'm wondering.
I've got to make a quick announcement, and this is going kayfabe, plain and simple. There's a gentleman that we had in ECPW, James Kedrick, and, he's been blasting me up on Facebook, and his family has. And I do apologize for everything that has been through the company. And I wanted to straighten everything out with him, and he didn't want to. So, that's the way he has it, and that's fine. But we in ECPW do not have contracts for any of the wrestlers, referees, or any of the staff. Just so that any future reference anybody does know, we don't. All right? Because this person, James Kedrick, was mistaken. The paper that he did sign was for merchandise, and that's all I gotta say. And Vinny, you stink.
Let me tell you something. James Kendrick, I remember when he wrestled in ECPW. And if I recall correctly, wasn't he your boy?
Yeah,
Tommy C?
he was my boy, but you know what? It seems like when they're your boy, sometimes you can't even, you gotta watch your back because sometimes they'll turn on you, man.
Oh, maybe I'll have to pay him off. You never know.
Well,